up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 23 online game. Today we have the Battle of Ohio. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals, and my opponent, after realizing that Jacoby Brissett was on the field, paused the game and put Deshaun Watson, and he was not trying to mess around with Brissett. So here's Watson stepping up in the pocket and delivering a beauty to Anthony Schwartz, the burner downfield for the touchdown. Nicknamed the Flash because he's got wheels. Now, with the Cincinnati Bengals, we're going to have to counter back with our own offense. Good news is the Bengals, they got a pretty solid offense in real life and in Madden, including their quarterback Joe Burrow, who is the focus for us today. We're going to be trying to get Joe Burrow his X factor of run and gun. Run and gun is not a new X factor. It's been in Madden Ultimate Team for the past few years, but I don't believe any quarterback has ever had it in Reg since X factors became a thing. Oh, and that's not one way to get it. That's an interception, and Greg Newsome's going to make the most of that one. Roll out the red carpet. That was too easy, and we're quickly down 14-0 a minute into this ball game. Big yikes alert. So back to run and gun. Run and gun is an ability that allows you to throw perfect passes on the run, as you might be able to tell by the name. In order to get run and gun, we have to get 5 consecutive completions of at least 5 air yards. So no checkdowns to the running back in the flats. If we want to make this happen, we got to go downfield, and we got to actually complete the passes. Even though it said dead-eye, we just missed an open Jamar Chase. And on second down, that is a not open Jamar Chase. Lucky for that one to be swatted instead of picked off. On third down, yikes. That's intercepted. That's going to be Greedy Williams, and that was just not a good play right there. Looked like we had the running back wide open. I tried to force it to chase a little bit too much, as my opponent gives it right back. Do not put your hands in the cookie jar, because we will not let you get away with it, as right now we are struggling to see the field a little bit with Burrow. 2 interceptions early on in this first quarter, and forget getting 5 completions of 5 air yards in a row. We need to get completions, period. And mixing the run game every here and there, because we got one of the best backs in the league, Joe Mixon. Mixon's got superstar abilities himself, so obviously we're not going to shy away from giving number 28 the ball whenever we can. But as far as wide receivers, we got plenty of them in the Queen City. Tyler Boyd is one of them, and what a catch in traffic he makes. As we wind down to the end of the first quarter, we're on the move here, trying to soften the blow of what has been a pretty bad first quarter, but we can get things going right in the second frame of the game, as Joe Mixon will give us a goal-to-go opportunity, running that rock, mixing up the middle with ease for the touchdown. And the more we run the ball with Joe Mixon, hopefully that gets the defense to commit inside, and we can get some pop passes and get those 5 air yard completions with Joe Burrow and get this running gun going. So yeah, running gun, in order to activate it, it's essentially the same as like pro reads and stuff like that, and dots as my opponent thinks about kneeling the ball and then kneels the ball for the touchback eventually, as Nick Chubb gets the carry here. Definitely expecting Chubb to get the ball early and often in this game, as well as Kareem Hunt. The Browns definitely have the best 1-2 duo at running back, and they're making full use of them. Jesse Bates. Good containment there, because Nick Chubb would probably had the first down. That's a first down for Kareem Hunt, and looks like bouncing off of Von Bell. Oh, we squared that one up, and Kareem Hunt didn't really care. Second down and 5 at the 2-minute warning. Here's Watson. Oh, he lost the ball, and it's a fumble, and it's picked up by Sam Hubbard, who's dancing and pro-lancing, but not exactly going downfield. So yeah, that's not going to help us score touchdowns, but it does help us in our troll counter for Madden 23, which has to be way higher than it should be, because, I mean, we could have scooped and scored that for all we know, as we hit Jamar Chase. Great catch in traffic by Chase on the slant, under a minute to go, and Joe Mixon is lit up. He's got running gun, and what are we going to do with it? We're actually going to run the ball with Joe Mixon here. This 4-man front looks favorable for us. And Joe Mixon doing some damage, getting to the 5-yard line. Let's see if we can tie this game up going into halftime. That would be great for us, considering this game was looking like a lost cause not too long ago. Oh, Mixon running over a man. He got to about the 1-yard line here, as we're going to run some no-huddle here. And the Browns are going to call their second timeout, trying to preserve whatever time is left in this first half, as Joe Burrow does it himself. Little QB sneak for the touchdown there, only a yard away, and the QB sneak seems to work pretty well so far this game. I haven't really seen it get stopped. Besides, I've seen people fumble on the QB sneak, but I mean, first they get a yard. That's all we need. As long as we get the yard, doesn't matter if we fumble afterwards, right? Once we cross that plane, as Deshaun Watson setting his feet, eyes downfield. No! Risky pass to Amari Cooper. Wow. That's not exactly the play you would think someone would make with 4 seconds left here as he motions Donovan People-Jones. Here is Watson. Nothing really going downfield, and that's not really going to help him out. That's an awkward end to the first half. Not sure what he was drawing up there, but my guy OG Philly is going to need to understand how, at the end of the first half, you don't get the ball back, right, after you get that completion. In fact, we get the ball because we deferred the coin toss in the first half as Joe Mixon with the carry. Joe Mixon's doing really well here. Burrow, we're going to test that running gun, and it definitely works. Cross-body Deadeye is not an ability that Joe Burrow has, but we made it work with the running gun, but now it's over. Our fun is done and dusted as you see my opponent trying to make absolute havoc go on with Myles Garrett. Yeah, we got sacked in order to get Joe Burrow out of the zone as we are not going to get the first down here. You either got to get sacked or throw an interception, I think is how that happens. 4th down and 3, we're going to run no huddle here, going to go for it from the Browns' 42-yard line. We'll stay in the trips. This time it's Burrow to pass. Oh, that was Chase wide open. Instead, John Johnson gets a gift for the interception. Oh, man, I mean, Jamar Chase was wide open. I don't really know what else to do besides, wait half a second for him to get out of his break, but you kind of just hope when you make that pass that the quarterback just puts it in the vicinity, which was not the case there. So, yeah, that was an unfortunate break for us, and now, all our momentum, man, we were, on the 14-0 run, looking to take the lead, and now all of a sudden it's the Browns who are in scoring range here late in this third quarter, and Nick Chubb is really trying to make us pay as my opponent has suddenly fully dedicated himself to the ground attack. Last play of the third quarter, it's Chubb. Oh, my goodness. Vicious stiff arm on Von Bell, who has been unfortunately ran over a couple of times in this game, but on 3rd down, Kareem Hunt battles, but what an effort. That was DJ Reader with the initial contact, and my opponent will go for the field goal to take the lead. It's good by Cade York, but man, oh man, that could have been worse, man. We were definitely looking like we were just going to get ran over for a touchdown. Instead, now here we are with a chance to take the lead with a touchdown on this drive. Joe Cool, he's been pretty cool getting these 4 quarters, right? So we got to make magic happen once again with these Bengals who, of course, had that magical postseason run last season. As 2nd down, Burrow setting his feet, eyes downfield, wide open T. Higgins, what a grab to the 37-yard line, both feet in. We'll give it back to Mixon, shifting around here, and look, if my opponent's going to give me these 4-man fronts, we have to run on them. Oh, man, because if we drop back too much, Myles Garrett is going to make us pay. Right now, we're empty set here with Burrow on 3rd down. Here comes Garrett, but not before Burrow delivers to Tyler Boyd. Big first down. Back to Mixon we go. Gaping hole. Joe Mixon. The Joe connection right now. J&J Enterprises right now. Mixing up the middle. Delivering a stiff arm to Delpit. That should take us in a 2-minute warning as we get 2 yards away from taking the lead. And we'll have 4 downs to do it because we'll just call it 4-down territory. Do we even need it? No. First down is all that Joe Mixon needed to give us the lead. From down 14 to zip, the Bengals have their first outright lead of the ballgame with just under 2 minutes to go in regulation. Now it's Deshaun Watson on that fully guaranteed deal. If you're going to get a fully guaranteed deal, you better fully guarantee a victory in these kind of situations. As Watson dropping back on first down. Great pocket, down low. Oh, Njoku, forward momentum carried him out of bounds. That does stop the clock here. Hunt in the game. They're setting up the screen pass for Hunt. Oh, and he tripped over Reader. DJ Reader is wrecking havoc out here. Clock is running, minute 25 and counting. Watson setting the play up. Not in much of a rush here. Browns do have all 3 of their timeouts, but man, do they need to get a step on it. They really need this first down here, of course, as Watson still dressing the play up. Now here he goes, play action. Watch out! He spilled! Only a 3-man rush, but Trey Hendrickson, he's like a 4-man rush by himself. 4th down, game on the line, no huddle. Here goes Watson, and that's, oh, no pass interference, and a turnover on downs. Oh, man, Anthony Schwartz just got ran over, but the refs turn a blind eye, and my opponent, understandably upset, quits the game. So we're going to move on to one more game here, and we got another rivalry game. This time it's against the Baltimore Ravens with our Cincinnati Bengals, of course. Now that we got the run and gun, we don't have to focus on it too much because the run and gun is kind of annoying to activate, to be honest, because you can't check the ball down. Like, if you have like a 3-yard check down, even if you could turn it upfield for like 10 extra yards, 10 extra rack yards, it doesn't really matter. Though right now, a check down wouldn't be a bad idea instead of doing that. 3rd down and 17 against the 4-man rush of the Ravens. Burrow! Oh my, off the head of Deshaun Elliott. That was an easy interception, and it looked like he, eyes were not lined up with his hands right there, because that should have been picked. But we'll punt the ball here on 4th down. We could go for it on 4th and 17, but look, man, let's just punt the ball and see what this guy's about. We haven't even seen him on offense yet. Let's see if we can get a stop here really quick. 2nd down and 8. Well, we're getting a couple of stops in the run right now. Gus Edwards not really going anywhere. 3rd down. And here comes J.K. Dobbins into the game. Oh, my goodness. That's a horrific angle by Mike Hilton. And that's going to that's an escort for J.K. Dobbins to get the 1st down. What in the world was that, Hilton? Come on, my guy. Like, show some effort. 2nd down here is a great move by J.K. Dobbins. No joking around with that run. Dobbins is in for 6. The sweet feet eating right there. And my opponent ran the ball every play on that drive, if you couldn't tell. And none of the running involved Lamar Jackson. So, yeah, interesting. He really loaded up here to run with Edwards and Dobbins. Something to keep in mind because, he's going to go back to it. He was really successful with it. So, in the meantime, we'll try to figure out the offensive side of the ball. And I guess Joe Mixon isn't it. 2nd down. I know who is. T. Higgins downfield. Big grab and forward momentum. Let him out, or else we might have gotten something extra right there. As it seems like running out of shotgun right now with Joe Mixon is just not really working, even though he's only presenting like a 5-6-man box right there. It's just getting shedded at the line of scrimmage. We do get a nice play there to the tight end. That was risky, but we got it to T. Higgins. Thankfully, T. Higgins is like 6'4", so he's able to frame out the defensive back. Oh, there's no helping us with that play because there were 3 Baltimore Ravens in the area, including the former New Orleans Saint, the standout free safety Marcus Williams, as Lamar Jackson just got it off. That's gonna be caught by Devin Duvernay. Oh, Von Bell once again is the punching bag of this Bengals defense. I swear I thought I had that pick, man. I don't know how we didn't get it. Jackson, oh, that got away from him. I guess that was intended for Duvernay, who looked to be open. Instead, it's a Woozy on the run. Oh, come on. Just tripped up. We were gone if we didn't get tripped up right there. That would have been a fantastic return. But we do get to see more of Joe Burrow. And look at him, cross-body. T. Higgins is his favorite receiver right now. My opponent going to a lot of zone right now, so we just got to find the holes. Whoever's open's open, and seems to be T. Higgins right now. Oh, we just got to get rid of that ball. And this offensive line, this new reformed offensive line with a couple of new starters, not really faring out too well right now as we get that out route to T. Higgins, bringing up a 3rd down and 2. Oh, look at that. Unblocked. I think that's Doug Costin, and that's costing us right now. 4th down and 5. We're going to stay on the field here, and we're going to risk still being shut out if we don't get this conversion. Joe Burrow, good pocket. Woohoo! Just got it to Hayden Hurst. Patrick Queen was all over that one. Oh, man. I'm not seeing the field well right now. Even though we got that complete, Jamar Chase was by himself. And Chase is still being held without a catch in this ball game. Under a minute to go in this first half, and the Ravens called their 2nd timeout. They're trying to preserve some clock. 3rd down, and we'll run it with Mixon. Joe Mixon for 6. Oh, just snuck in that run on 3rd down. I don't think he expected it based on the defense he came out, and he probably thought, yeah, he's not going to run it here. But that was the most favorable front he gave us. That double A gap is pretty easy to run against this year. Those guys aren't blitzing and shedding right away. Because if they don't, then, you're through the first level with ease, and all we need to do is get past the first level in the red zone. So now we got this game tied up. Once again, slow start with our Bengals, and we're bouncing back as Lamar Jackson in the corner, wide open. Big gain. Too big of a game. We're going to have to make sure that doesn't happen again. That's one way to help. There's a blitz. Not even a blitz, just, immediate edge pressure. We'll take it. 2nd down and 18. Just 14 seconds to go in the half as he'll get the completion to Devin Duvernay. That stops the clock with 12 seconds now at the 30-yard line. Field goal range for Tucker. He wants more, and he'll get it. That's Duvernay again. That's to the 9-yard line. Here comes Dobbins getting by Hubbard. Whoa. Hold on a second. We got a decision to make here as Dobbins is rampaging through us. He's 2 yards short, and well, it's now 7 yards because my opponent takes the delay of game. And oddly enough, after the delay of game, I thought he was going to kick the field goal. But here he is back on the field. Last play of the half, barring a penalty. Lamar Jackson way back, firing, and traffic dropped and intercepted. Here's Logan Wilson on the run back now. And the lateral ball is loose, picked up by Jackson, and he's touchdown. Oh, man, what an eventful end to the first half. Chaotic. And at the end of the day, no one's going to score points in that last-minute sequence. I was super odd that he took the delay of game. He didn't have any timeouts, but the fact that he didn't kick the field goal and just went for it instead as he hooks up on Mark Andrews, that's definitely a matchup issue that I don't think we really have the answer for. We just got to pray Mark Andrews doesn't get too many targets as J.K. Dobbins, he loves these stretch runs right now. He'll go play action on second down, and he's got a wide-open Andrews. Mark Andrews is a matchup issue, but anybody could have gotten open on that, so now it's just poor defense. But yeah, this guy loves stretch runs. So, I mean, I guess we'll just have to slant our defensive line outside every single play. That's going to have to be the thing of this is what's going to happen every play. Dobbins! Woohoo! That was vicious, but it's not a first down. It's 3rd down and 1 here. Can we tighten up? He drops back the pass with Jackson. Blitzing! And that pass misses the mark. He was going for the double move, and now it's 4th down. He's going for it from the 29-yard line. Of course, it's a stretch. It will be a first down, and Dobbins getting more. Whoa, flipped on the front right there. That was, I thought we might have had to stop right there, but we're going to have to play better stretch defense. But now we're starting to figure it out. All right, he's going to run stretch every play. I don't even got to worry about the inside. Bet. 3rd down, he's going to drop back the pass here late in the 3rd quarter, and a down low throw to Patrick Ricard. That's not really going to help you move forward. So on 4th down and 9, he'll kick the field goal, but he might as well kick the field goal on 3rd down if his plan was dumping it down to the fullback. So we hold up. We only give up 3, and just like that, oh my goodness, this is going to be a touchback, don't worry guys. But yeah, just like that Browns game just now, we hold the opposition to 3, and now we have a chance to get 7 and take the lead in the 4th quarter. Oh, but we cannot take sacks right there. That's a coverage sack. 2nd down, Burrow, patient downfield, wanting Higgins, and it's intercepted by Marcus Peters. Looked like Higgins might have had a step, but Peters was going for the bait, and he got it. Whew. Just got the blitz in there on Lamar Jackson. That's an incompletion. Stretch run, boxed up, nowhere to go. Huge 3rd down in this game. Boy, do we need this stop. And we fake the blitz. Jackson got him wide open. It's Prosh. He'll get the first down and stay in bounds. That's a backbreaker. Oh, man, I thought we had pretty good coverage on that, but it looked like our defender kind of got picked off inside right there with all the slants. 2nd down, he's going to go play action. Jackson. Oh, he didn't see the man in the end zone. Instead, he forces it in the corner and nearly gets picked off. We were there with Bates. Now it's 3rd down. Blitz is picked up, and Lamar forces the corner out, and this time Jesse with the bait. Oh, do not put your hands in the cookie jar. A costly mistake because still a 3-point game as we go downfield to Jamar Chase to the 38-yard line. Look, we've been pretty bad passing the ball in this game, but if there's ever a time to figure out this defense, I mean, this has to be the drive, right? We got think this is our final opportunity. Our opponents kept us in this game. Now we got to take advantage. As we run it with Mixon, that's a first down. We might have found something here, so hold on a second. Let's go no huddle. If he gives us the same look, we're going to go with the same play. Joe Mixon, try it again. Up the middle, gaping hole. Into field goal range we go. We know McPherson has a boot. We know he's not afraid of the big moments. But of course, we just want McPherson to kick a PAT after we score a touchdown. We're going to let this clock drip a little bit. We're in no rush. We can make this the last possession of regulation as we move in Jamar Chase. But I'm still looking for that run. I just want to see if he's running the same defense as he's making some adjustments. Nah, screw it. We'll just run it with Joe Mixon. Up the middle he goes again. Oh, he got through the mess. Joe Mixon, he's got us the lead. Once again, Mixon in crunch time delivers. And now once more with a minute to go, we need this Bengals defense to hold tight. Can we do it 2 times in a row? Last time we stopped Watson. This time, it's going to be Lamar Jackson. My opponent likes running the ball, but he can't really do that in this situation. Only 3 on a route. On first down, Lamar, he's out of time, and down he goes. Backward, a loss of 13, a bad mistake to make, and There goes the first timeout for the Baltimore Ravens with a minute to go in regulation. Great pocket for Jackson. This is heavily covered. Pop fly! Intercepted! It's a woozy again! Oh, he wanted Mark Andrews a little too badly right there, and he just lofted that one for keeps. And we took it. We absolutely took it, and we pretty much taken this ball game. My opponent right now, the clock just doesn't add up for him as we run it with Mixon. I mean, we can really need his ball, but we're just taking away every last second we can, and he's out of timeouts. We just got to run the ball for 4 seconds here. That's all. Or we can run it for 3 seconds and leave 1 second of conspiracy theory and drama. We got to get this snap off. We'll just give it to Joe Mixon. Don't do anything crazy, and that's the game. The Cincinnati Bengals come up clutch in the fourth quarter both times, and Joe Burrow with the money drives, and Joe Mixon with the clutch runs, of course. So yeah, leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. Subscribe for more Madden 23 gameplays if you like what you guys saw. Subscribe. Well, I already said that. I'll just catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.